Alright, listen. Another solo episode and that. Get me? I ain't got no special guests. Get me? But I'm still a baller. Get me? Premium or nothing. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that. Listen, it's gonna get straight into it. Get me? You see the name of the title of this episode, so you already know. In case you're trying to understand what it actually means, is the fact of the matter is, I was very fortunate enough to be able to go to Flavour's concert in London in Wembley Arena. To be honest with you, that's what this episode is more or less gonna be about. If you was there, good. If you wasn't there, I'm sorry. Yeah? I'm sorry for you. But if you was there, you're going to enjoy this episode. So this is what I'm going to ask. Even if you wasn't there, take part in this calling out game, because we have to get straight into it. But before we get into that, what we have to do is this. You know what to do. Make sure you hit the like button. But also, most importantly, if you are living in London or you're living in Manchester and you are Igbo, yeah? Doesn't matter if you're, I hate the word half, but hey, sometimes it be like that, innit? Sometimes you could be half Igbo, half Chinese. You know what I'm saying? You could be like me, half Igbo, half Edo. You know what I'm saying? Get me? But anyway, listen. All I'm going to say is make sure you become a member. The link to that is going to be in the description box below. But yeah, man. Yeah, so, because that's how I found that. Well, truth be told, I would have already known about the concert. I don't know, it's Flavour in it. But more or less, the consistent hype around it. And there's one person that we're going to talk about later that was also that's a member of ICSN. Yeah? That was also in the show as well. I'll talk about it later, trust me. But let's get into the calling out game. Alright, so. Make sure you leave your answer in the comment section below. Get me? Don't make it seem like I'm playing along by myself. But anyway, so you already know how this works now. Woman King or Big Baller? I'm gonna personally go for. See, I like Woman King, yeah, but Big Baller's a crazy tune. Get me? As soon as it comes on, you just there's this level of to tell you the truth, when Woman King comes on, there's another level of feeling. But Big Baller, I'll choose a Big Baller. All right, so the next one is. Now I may be butchering his names. It is what it is. Man was born and raised in London, and if you know my story, you know my story. I ain't gonna explain into detail, and it is what it is. But Osiso, or Her Excellency, clearly Her Excellency. If you haven't seen that music video for that, make sure you go run up the views on that. I'm telling you, when I say that, Flavour is literally the person who is able to incorporate Igbo culture into music visuals consistently. He is that guy. You know what I'm saying? And I personally have a reaction video to that song anyway as well. So if you want to do that, hear me. That I could be on trust. If you know, you know. But anyway. Alright, so the next one after that is Game Changer or African Dream. Come on now. Game Changer. The intro alone. Get me? And also, alright, cool. So, but I do like African Dream as well. But let's just go for Game Changer. What are you picking? Alright, so next one after that is the Bareche or Fearless. I'm probably gonna go for Fearless just because in life sometimes you gotta be fearless, innit? So obviously, get me. But let's go again. You know there's a trend here, yeah? This is a trend. I'm letting you know this is a trend. The trend here, or the pattern, is to do with Flavour. From his album, African Royalty. If you have not listened to that album, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Straight after this episode, Go listen to the album. Alright? Alright. Now, I know I was showing off, so I'm going to ask you this question. Show off or Lions Den? Well, listen. I am a lion. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lion. Get me? So, I'm going to choose Lions Den. All day, every day. But what are you going to choose? Alright. This next one, this was the take one for me. It's Fall in Love or Levels Pro Max. Now, I'm going to choose Fall in Love, because that moment of falling in love, and there's many times you can fall in love with that same woman or the same guy you are with. So obviously a woman, if you're a woman watching this, there is moments where you're with someone, with your guy, and you can fall in love with them all over and over and over again. Man, them, it's the same thing. With a woman you can fall in love with all over and over again. Get me? I'm telling you this, like, it's hard to explain, but all I can say is, yeah. Anyway, so that's the end of the calling out round for this game, for this part. Anyway, so let's just get into this particular episode. All right, so as you know, like I said, it's to do with Flavour's. As you know, it's to do with Flavour's concert in the Wembley Arena in London. Now, hear me out. Alright, so the ticket was for 6 p.m. on the 25th of August. Now here's the thing, yeah. This is why life is so interesting, yeah. Because it landed on a carnival weekend, yeah. So you have to think, there's some people that probably still went carny and still went to the show. If you did that, where did you get that energy from? Because I couldn't do both, and I wouldn't do both. I'll be honest, it's either one or the other for me, yeah. And I ain't trying to disrespect no carnival or anything like that. I'm not gonna do that. I won't do that. But I will say I would much prefer to go to a Flavour concert, which ended up happening. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So I think, and also I think it was very strategic in why it landed on that day as well. It was on a Sunday, obviously. No, obviously, it was on a Sunday. And I think it was very strategic because the next day is a bank holiday Monday. Do you get it? So you're able to just rest and digest everything that went on. Do you know what I mean? Like, because one thing about concerts, yeah, from my personal experience, the older I get, the next day I need to rest. I need to, like, you know, like how computers need to shut down sometimes. Like, that's how I feel sometimes. I have to shut down, otherwise I do not function properly. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so when for me personally, when going, I thought I was gonna be late. I won't even lie, because most times, if a ticket is saying 6, most times you're gonna get like I forgot what, gonna get opening acts for about an hour. So, or let's just say you have the DJ for half an hour or hour, a DJ set half an hour, then you got opening acts for half an hour or an hour, right? But that didn't happen. Let me tell you exactly what happened. Not to give away Flavours, like, it's hard to explain, because you know what it is. One thing I want to do is I want to make sure if Flavour is, wherever Flavour performing, I want to make sure that, right, okay, it is something that I need to go to. Do you get it? That's the feeling I want to give. Like, I don't want it to seem like, oh, I shouldn't go. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I want you to go if you haven't been to one. Yeah? And the thing is, for me, I just feel like the timing could be a bit better. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, listen, some people got homes to go to the next day. You know what I'm saying? And if the people are getting London transport, even if they're getting Uber or Bolt or any taxi service, it's still gonna be a bit of a mission. You know what I'm saying? Like I high-key wish this was at O2 Greenwich, O2 Arena. Personal reasons. One, that's South London. Two, it's not as far, and it's quicker for me to get back home in O2 Arena. Because I've been to O2 Arena at a concert like multiple times, and it's always a quicker journey on the way back home, which is interesting. Maybe because there's less traffic, but I don't know. But anyway, in fact, let me ask you the question: if you live in London? In fact, no. Let's do this. Wherever you are living in the UK, wherever you are living, what stadium or venue to Flavour perform at? Leave your answer in the comment section below. Because you know what, Flavour could be watching this, yeah. He could be watching this, or he's booking agents or whatever. They'd be watching this and be like, okay, put that on whatever, the checklist. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously, you've got to do some research to make sure you cater towards your audience. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that aside, so when I got there initially, yeah, like obviously I got notes. Don't ever get twisted. I have to have notes, otherwise, you know what I'm saying? But if you're liking it so far, make sure you hit the like button. If you don't like this so far, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I smashed that subscribe button as well. But yeah, what was I gonna say? So my initial impressions. I want to take you for a journey. So for me getting there to when I'm there to me experience everything. All right. So one thing, as soon as I got there, I don't think I had any expectations other than the fact of the timing. I thought, you know what I mean? Just based on experiences, I just thought, yeah, I just didn't want to be late. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you see, when it comes down to, alright. So the thing is, I just didn't want to be late. That because just based on experiences, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like it's if I just don't want to be late. And if you're taking time to taking your time out to go somewhere, and you know what I mean, like instead of me doing African timing or black timing, I thought let me do something. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it, I want to saying it like this. Say it. You know what I'm saying? I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I want to do a certain time, and I thought I could do that, but I still ended up doing African timing. But still was early at the same time, because I believe so when we got there, the DJ was playing, and DJ Igwe was there. Get me, if you know, you know. Get me, big up DJ Igwe. He still needs to be a guest on this show.
I got my name of DJ Igwe. Are we ready to party? Yes, we are. That is a very lukewarm. Please, I wait. Are you people eating? Come on, man. You are not eating. Don't worry, don't worry. We are going to give you spiritual feeding, musical feeding, evangelical feeding, and some small break of the sexual orientation. You understand? Neighbor, never. That is how I know my people. Don't worry, tonight, organic. So, we want to do something really.
But yeah, man, like he was the DJ, and so he set always cold with the mixes, and cold on like hosting and stuff like that. He did his thing. Then there was another DJ. I think there was two more DJs as well, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so then after that, there was the one thing I did like was the fact of like while waiting, like on the screen you can see like an advert for Basket Mouth. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I know separately, whatever, but I'm just saying I think that's very smart and very strategic, because it lets people be aware that, oh, if you like Flavour, you clearly may like, you know, like how certain, I don't know, certain, I don't know, what do you call them now? I forgot what they're called, but certain apps, they give you, after you watch something or you listen to something, it gives you suggestions of what you may potentially like next. That's basically what it seemed like. And it's good that they did that, because they're like, okay, well, man's got to save up for that next, you know what I'm saying? But, so yeah, that was a vibe. So seeing that was good to witness, because I don't think I've ever really seen anything like that. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't think I've seen anything like that. It's more of when I see a DJ set, I don't really see certain adverts around like that. I see just the DJ doing their thing, and then after that, the opening acts doing their thing. So yeah, that was that. That was very interesting. So I like how they did that, and I wanted to continue to do that. So anyway, and also this is the first time I've seen Flavour perform live as well. So mind you, this like it. You know what I'm saying? There's that feeling of seeing someone live for the first time, and I never really had any expectations in regards to how he would perform. I didn't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I always like to go into concerts or shows or whatever with literally zero expectations and just go there and just live within the moment. Yeah. So that's pretty much how I approached it, and I would recommend you approach things the same way, like that, any concerts or whatever. And the reason why I say that is because it means that you see how I was saying earlier that I was expecting Flavour to perform at a certain time, and it erases your expectations. And then because here's how it goes: when you have expectations and things or situations do not meet your expectations, you get disappointed. And when you get disappointed, there's a feeling of irritation, and it's not a great feeling. I also forgot to mention that when before we properly entered the venue, there were some rules and regulations. Do you know what I'm saying? Some rules and regulations which I wasn't aware of. Now, next time I go to a venue, or when it's time to go to a venue, I've got to make sure I know what the rules and regulations are. You know what I'm saying? Like, but basically, I couldn't take my bottle of water and my emptied smoothie bottle into the arena. Like I couldn't. They said there's free water, cool, whatever. They said like they were going to throw away there's 2 bottles of water, full, and you want to throw it away? Nah. Why be wasteful? Do you know what I mean? The first thing they should suggest is be like, listen, you can't take this into the venue. It is policy. We apologize. Yeah. We know you want to enjoy the show. You may have not known about this policy beforehand. That's fine. Many people are similar. Do you know what I mean? So, but we do have good news for you. You can leave it at reception. They will give you a ticket with a number. Place that in your pocket or wherever. Yeah, in your pocket, wherever, or in your bag or wherever, and we'll keep it there for you. So when the concert is over, you can go collect it. If they say that as simple as that, with no rude undertones, not condescending, then cool, innit? Now, I'm not saying I was angry. I'm not saying I was emotional. I was just literally thinking, okay, cool. What's next? Like, where is this reception? And then, like, 2-2s now. One of the security guards was like, why are you angry? Like, you know that whole kid when something just sets them off? I think that's what set me off to be angry, but I don't think it's weird, yeah, because you know sometimes in the moment you're not thinking you're angry, but someone can see it in you that you're looking angry. Do you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain. But I digress. I still enjoy the show regardless. Don't ever get that twisted. But I'm a human being, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm human. Like, so you're gonna go through certain levels of ups and downs, roller coasters, and all that stuff there. So it is what it is. So no qualms, no whatever. But anyway, so like I said, we're going on a journey through this thing, yeah, through the concert. So basically, so that side now. Now, when the opening acts come out, this is what I liked about these opening acts. If I remember, let me just pull up my notes. The opening acts, there were a few surprises. I was like, yo. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Okay, so one of the opening acts was Chirose. Is it? I don't know. Is it Chirose or Chirose? I don't know. However, she performed. Then there was Ada Kems.
And I'm here to kill it. This is for my Igbo people. And Igbo, man. That's right. Alamoti. Alugo. Alamagihe. Aladigital. Igbo Amaka. I'm proud of where I'm from. Igbo Amaka. I'm proud of where I'm from.
There was another woman as well.
30th of July, we lost a legend in the industry, Onyeka Onweni, and I feel like it's good to remember her and a little tribute to her. And I know some of you probably know many of her songs, so if you remember this song, please join me.
Anyway, listen, so then we had one of our own ICSN members. This is why you should become a member. Because, get me? But anyway, listen, Dr. Adaku, she basically, yeah, like she performed, and she performed her tune with Flavour. Okay, I know that sounds like she performed with Flavour, but she didn't, and I really wanted Flavour to come out then. Do you get it? So he can sing his part, and then just, you know what I mean? Then end up doing his performance. That's how I would have liked to streamline it. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah, she performed her song that features Flavour. Get me? That's a big tune. I can't even lie. I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Big tune. But anyway, so yeah, so there was her as well. Then there was also Iyana.
Make some noise for Iyana! Wembley, what up? It's Iyana! She don't come for the money, oh. She come for the money, oh. I first time she yes to you. The money is sweet like honey, oh. Everybody come on, Mr. Money, oh. Let's stop in here, come on. One time, come on, let me hear you say yeah. Say oh yeah. Yes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, Iyana, as an opening act, you would have never, ever guessed that was going to happen. Never. Like, I could have guessed that, you know, Dr. Adaku is going to make an appearance somehow, some way. Yeah, I could have guessed that. I could have guessed that. But I didn't know how. But that was how. But, Iyana, okay. Also, I'm trying to, there's just so much. I'm trying to basically go real through it all. But if I missed out any opening act, you can leave the answers in the comments below. Like, name everyone that was there. That I'm talking about opening act and the DJs as well. We didn't know DJ Igbo, you get me? But moving along. Now, when it comes down, when it comes down to the actual, when Flavour actually came on stage, he took his time, all right? He took his time. I'm like I said, go out and go see him. But it's the fact of, you telling me ticket says 6 o'clock, and you're performing at not 7 or 7:30 like I was thinking. I was going to perform at 7:30 or 7 o'clock or 8 even. Nah, man decided to perform at like 9:20 or 9:21 or 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. But it's cool, isn't it? You know, like the thing about music, yeah, and the thing about entertainment, sometimes that late arrival gives you more of that anticipation. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, like you're eager. So, but yeah, in the day and age where batteries drain out, like, cool, yes, Wembley Arena do have a feature where you can charge up your phone, but the issue is you have to leave it in the charging pod or wherever, in a charging pod locker. So if you wanted to film something or you want to take photos, you won't be able to. So technically it's like you're missing out on something as well. At the same time, you may be able to hear, you may be able to peek through and like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on. They need to have like, you know what it is? I've seen some, like, I'm sure, look, all I know is, yeah, and I could be wrong, yeah, but at the time of recording this, Wembley Arena are sponsored by an energy company. Therefore, what I genuinely believe they should do is connect and build business with a internet company, for example, and just find a way to create a because the Wi-Fi, I won't lie, it was horrible. You know what I'm saying? It was horrible. But we move in it. Because I'm thinking in this day and age, we need to have better internet connection and speed and all that stuff there. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to go live a few times. It kept cutting out. But then again, that's also my fault. I didn't actually do a live using their thing. Because I thought, no, if I do that, you hear me, I know the internet connection is not going to be as good. I had that feeling it wasn't going to be as good. Let me just try my own. And if my own ain't good enough, then theirs ain't going to be good enough. Okay, I wasn't figuring it out at the time. I just kind of figured it out afterwards. You know what I'm saying? I thought, okay, maybe me going live ain't for me, innit? Do you know what I mean? Let me just enjoy the moment. And you're going to see some clips that's here and there. So, but anyway, look, so what I want to say, yeah, so basically, so yeah, when he came out, man was wearing, can we talk about, listen, no Diddy, yeah, but like, what Flavour, what are you wearing, bro? Do you know what I mean? Man's looking like a ostrich, like he's gonna do ostrich fly? Alright, then again, Nigeria's super eagle, so maybe a super eagle, you know what I'm saying? You know, alright, now, okay, maybe he thought he looked fly, so cool, we let him fly. Cool, we let that fly, yeah? The first set, we let that fly. You know what I'm saying? We let it fly.
I want to take you guys back. I want to take you back. If you know you're Mr. Flavour fan, wherever you are, let me see you wave your hands at the air now. If you're day one, Mr. Flavour, I see my people. Hey! Woo! If you're day one, I want you to sing alongside. My jollof rice, so how you doing today? My tomato.
But the other outfit, bro, like, it was unnecessary. I don't even want to say too much. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, his music is still great regardless of whatever he wants to wear. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. Obviously, yeah, it's all banter and it's all just jokes. If me saying what I'm saying about what he's wearing, but like visually, in terms of the whole performance is too cold. So it's like if I see any other African artist, whether they be Igbo or not, especially if they're Igbo, but whether they be Igbo or not, but especially if they're Igbo, listen. Well, because obviously it's ICSN, it's Igbo Queen Podcast, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, look, all I'm saying is I would like to see this type of level of creativity, because even in the background, yeah, like it was too cold. The visuals was too cold, like too cold. Like I liked how it represented the songs he was singing about. Plus, also, he brought out some special guests. Yo, like, I don't think you understand, yeah? Obviously, when it comes to music and it comes to concerts, yeah, some people bring out special guests, yeah, we know. But no, you don't know. You don't know. The guests that he brought out, and even before we even talk about the guests, let's talk about how he had backing vocals as well, like there as well, like doing their part. So shout out to them as well. You know what I mean? Because as someone that used to do music, I'm going to always respect like every aspect of musicians doing their thing. I'm always going to do it. Yeah, even down to, I think there was at least, I swear someone was playing an instrument. I can't remember what instrument it was. I'm pretty sure I did see that. Or was I bugging? If I was bugging, then I was bugging. But I know I wasn't bugging. But I'm pretty sure. But anyway, either way, so yeah, so there's that, and I realized, okay, well, right, okay, he's doing like the way like the dancers, everything cold, and he had one moment where he had like, I think it was it 4 or 2? I can't remember. He had women each side fanning him. Like, I listen, too cold. You know what I'm saying? In fact, if you're fanning him, then that means he's too hot. You know what I'm saying? But no Diddy, yo. But listen, so there's that like the different it's just levels to it. There's levels to performances. Like when I say there's levels to performances, you could like, what makes you a great artist is something that, or what makes someone a great artist is it when someone is able to, one, make hits consistently, yeah, and it crosses one generations, all right. 2, it also it resonates with some, like, resonates, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like there's different hits that always hits differently. Do you know what I mean? Because I had that feeling. I'm like, listen, if he's performing, yeah, not even if he's performing, I know he's going to perform. I'm like, yo, he needs to genuinely has to perform other hits. And maybe that was the selfish side of me thinking, because this is the first time of me seeing him live, I'm like, I want to hear that. You get it? Like, let's be real. As human beings, sometimes we can be selfish. Yeah? That was a selfish thought, man. It's fine. And he ended up doing it anyway. So thank you, Flavour. You know what I'm saying? He ended up doing that anyway. Like, especially the hits that I wanted to hear. Like, he did that anyway. Because he could have just easily just ran through his album, like African Royalty, and done. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he said, let me remind you people. You know what I mean? Like, even said did he say day ones or I can't remember. So there's that. Then there's also the case of like I said, the guests, the special guests. Listen, when I mention the name of these guests, so Iyana was obviously a guest as well because he came back out. Yeah. Then you had Falz. Yeah. Then you had Bright Chimeze. Like, that one took me by super surprise.
Are you ready for it, ladies and gentlemen? I want to bring out somebody special. Somebody that takes me down memory lane. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know now, you know. Right about now, respect to a legend of high life music. Respect. Woo! Respect to the one and only Bright Chimeze!
Yeah, obviously Iyana took me by surprise as well, don't get that twisted. And then it's just the fact that, do you know what it is? It's just that paying homage. I said it before in the previous, not the previous episode, but if you've listened to these podcast episodes before, I've always kind of had this, have I? Maybe I need to go back and listen to myself. But I've always had this feeling that it's always good to acknowledge your elders. That's the whole point. Acknowledge them. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what he did. You know what I mean? Made him know that this is the, you know me, the guy. You know me? Igbo high life. Yeah? There's literally no flavor without Bright Chimeze. Like, he didn't say that verbatim, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I like that. I honestly, genuinely like that. Then you have the case of, okay, well, we have, who else was there? Chike was there as well. You know?
Don't know.
One day, I'm young, I'm ready for it. Everybody got to know you I'm ready. If I start to the heart, you go put that gun. If you like, you go get fire. You go get fire. You go get fire. If I start to the core, one time, yeah, I give up India. She there had to fight. There had to fight.
Okay, I don't know if I pronounced his name right, but he was there. Cold. Who else was there? Phyno was there as well. Yo, I was like, of course. saw him there, I'm like, yeah, of course. You're not gonna come to London, yeah. You're not gonna come to London, yeah, and then not have Phyno as one of your special guests. Even if he was the only special guest, I would have been satisfied. You know what I'm saying? I would have been satisfied. Like, yo, you know what I mean? That sounds wild to even say. No, Diddy. But like, yeah, like, even if he was the only guest, I would have went home happy being like, yo, saw Phyno live as well with Flavour. That's why I was confused, yeah, like, why isn't he on the African Royalty album? You know what I mean? Like, why isn't he? It's cool though, because if a deluxe album is coming soon, which I genuinely hope there is a deluxe album, then he needs to be on it. If he's not on it, then Flavour and Phyno, if you're watching, if you're listening, please, or should I say, Biko, like, or if I'm pronouncing it correct. Anyway, please, we need a duo album and a duo world tour, and don't just do one day in London. We need several days in London. Don't do several days in Manchester. No, sorry, don't do one day in Manchester. Do several days. Notice how I said London and Manchester? You know why I said that? So if you are of Igbo descent, guess what you can do? You can join up a membership for ICSN. So if that ever does happen, guess what? You will know. You know what I'm saying? You will know it either way. But it's better to know because obviously, you know what I'm saying? DJ Igwe, ICSN. Anyway, listen, let me calm down because I'm so gassed right now. But you could tell I'm gassed just mentioning Phyno. Listen, I believe there was a couple more. Like, there's so much to say. Like, there's so much to say. It was a good experience, like a genuine good experience. And I'll be real with you. Sometimes I've had, do you know what it is? I've had moments in my life here where I've literally not really had moments to really genuinely enjoy my life or to genuinely enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed myself. I genuinely enjoyed myself because, like, when I was recording some clips at the start, I was like, I need to save my battery. But you know what? I'm grateful that I had an experience. That's what I'm talking about. And this is why I believe if you ever get an opportunity to see Flavour live, I highly recommend it. I highly, genuinely recommend it. I don't care where in the world. You could be in Germany. You could be in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? You could be in Enugu State. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make is life is for living. Yeah? And just to see these experiences, like it's so amazing to me. Like, amazing. Like, I don't know how to explain it any further. I just highly recommend it. Like, I'm grateful, one, the seat I was sitting in, I'm grateful I was able to sit there. Because you know what it is when it comes to concerts as well. I don't want to sit too near to the stage, and I don't want to sit too far. Where I was sitting, or technically standing, but it's like, it was very ideal. And here's the other thing I liked as well. I liked how the majority of everyone in the venue, everyone was singing along. Like, that is a great feeling, because I've actually been to a concert before where not everyone was singing along. Not to say that it's that whoever the artist was, that they are a bad artist. No, it's not that. Because there's some people that literally just buy tickets just for ticket's sake, because they're in the area. They're like, okay, let's just go and see this show. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But I like the experience of everyone knowing who the artists are, well, in this case, knowing who the artist is, but also knowing who the special guests are. That's even more extra special. Like, the sauce is just too much. But we're going to talk about Flavour's dressing one more time. I'm playing. Nah, I'll play it. Listen, people can wear what the hell they ever. People can people can wear whatever they want to wear. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like you can't. You know what I'm saying? Wear what you want to wear. Just wear what you want to wear. All right. Just just do you in it. But obviously, as long as it's not harming anyone or, you know what I'm saying? Just do you. Do you. But I'm like, yo. And it's so funny, yeah, because you see when he was wearing that thing where he's looking like Big Bird and that, no Diddy, oh my days. But like, hey, if you know about Sesame Street, you know about Sesame Street, you know what I'm talking about, right? But like, like, what's I gonna say? It's so funny, yeah, because it's like the background and from him wearing that near the start, I'm like, come on, man, like, allow it. You know what I'm saying? Allow, but obviously, let's be real. He's for the ladies, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, hey, I hear it still. But listen, we're gonna wrap up. We're going to wrap up. So, basically, hold on. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna wrap up. I was gonna do another second part. I was gonna do a second part of calling the game, but I thought, nah, this is a special episode as well, so I won't do that. But what I will do is, I will say that you see, when it comes to concerts, in fact, no, you see, when it comes to Flavour himself, I highly respect him. Despite me clowning his outfit, I highly respect him. And that's because he's able to maintain Igbo culture. I know some people may have a feeling of, I don't know what some people have a feeling of. I don't know. But I will say this. I feel like one thing he's able to do is maintain Igbo culture. Like I said before, he has a way of incorporating it in his music video as well, and the fact that he was able to incorporate it in his show as well is even more great. The fact that he's able to, like, look, there's some people could be like, yeah, I'm from this culture, I'm this and the third, and then just instead of being, it's like, although they know where they're from, they don't really embrace it. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I like about life in general, and people in general, I like people who are authentic. Do you get it? And you know when someone's authentic, it's a case of, yo, like, you have to understand, when someone's authentic, it resonates with someone. And just because you may not understand what they're singing about. We're talking about artists in the perspective, right? You may not understand what they're singing about. Like, you may not understand the lyrics. You may not understand the culture per se, but you have this feeling and this connectivity to it. Like, something about it draws you to it. Do you get it? So, I feel like what Flavour is able to do is do that. But then it's funny because even in the show, he does shout out. It's like he mentioned, is anyone from Ghana? Did he say anyone from Ghana? I think he said that. He mentioned Zimbabwe. He mentioned who else? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's that's what I'm talking about. He's able to embrace his culture, or if you're able watching this, our culture, and he's able to also bring other people in and showcase. You know what I mean? Like, and he's just able to sing in the language, which is incredible. Now, ICSN, soon enough, will open up a language school. When it opens up, we will let you know. In fact, you will know if you sign up to become a member. Yeah, so if you go to the link in the description box below, sign up to become a member, especially if you're in London or in Manchester, and you will know when a language school is happening. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, like, if I was going to rate the show out of 10, I want to give it 20. I feel like he done a phenomenal job. Like, a phenomenal job. Like, I'm telling you, when it comes to performances, yeah, like, there's performance, look, there's performing live, that's one thing, but then there's actual performance. Do you get it? I know they sound like the same thing, but they're not. Yeah, performing live is like you could perform with a mic in your hand, and you can have a DJ if you want, or you just perform it over a backing track. Cool, that's all right if you want to do that. Even if, well, I don't recommend it. Even if it's with your vocals in the background, I don't recommend it. I've done it before, I won't lie, but like, it's not a good. It doesn't sound good. If that makes any sense, it's better to perform live with literally the instrumental, or maybe just the ad libs. Do you know what I mean? But that's how it should be. But like I said, performance though is like creativity. Like there's an art to it. Like the way he done that, and the way that he's incorporated like Igbo culture on that stage. Like I'm telling you, he needs to do O2 Arena. So we have to make sure that he can do O2 Arena and sell it out. I believe in London, O2 Arena is the biggest arena in London. Wherever you are in the world, please let me know what stadium is the biggest stadium in your country, or wherever you're based, or town, or province, or wherever. Let me know in the comment section below what is the biggest stadium. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, yeah, the more he's able to perform or do these performances, the more he's able to showcase Igbo culture. Yeah, and any promotion of Igbo culture is all good to me, even if it ends up being a case of, okay, he may have a majority of a certain type. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to play politics. I don't do that. But what I'm trying to say is, audience or audience, yeah. But that's what I'm trying to talk about. It's just about incorporating the culture, promoting the culture. And if you are from Igbo descent and you want to learn more, you know what I'm saying? He is a good entry point, but so is ICSN. So is ICSN. But with that said, like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, and like I said, if you are, I've said it before, I'm going to say it one more time. If you are living in London or you are living in Manchester, right? I want you to do yourself a huge favor. If you are of Igbo descent, doesn't matter if you're quarter or half, you're still Igbo by blood, yeah? Make sure you actually become a member of ICSN, because at the end of the day, we all have to connect and build with each other. If you want to know what ICSN stands for, it's Igbo Cultural Support Network. So therefore, Igbo Cultural Support Network. So therefore, it's only right that we continue to promote our culture, and it's only right that we continue to connect with one another, and it's only right that, you know, because think about it, look, imagine if I knew everyone, okay, I know not everyone at the concert was going to be able, let's be real, yeah, because music has that ability to attract other type of audiences that aren't, you know what I'm saying? But imagine if I was, me personally, or let's talk about you. Let's imagine if you personally were of Igbo descent and you were you still, you know what I mean, you knew you're from the Igbo culture, but you don't know too much, this, that, and the third. But you knew of ICSN. Now, and you knew of me personally. Now, do you see the connection? It's like, me and you we will be cool. You get me? Just link up, talk, whatever, and then before the show we could talk about the show. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like sometimes, you know what it is, because I'm just thinking about like school days, yeah. You know when you just have that one connection? Because one of my friends in school, I think I said it before, but like it's funny. We bonded. First, it's funny because he showed me around the school. Yeah, because I went to a new school. Long story. But anyway, like, so he showed me around the school. I sat next to him in class. Yeah. I noticed his pencil case said something. I'm not going to say too much in here. Yeah, it said something. And I'm like, yo, I resonate with that. Raw, you support them as well. Same here. From then, we just became friends. From then. So, you get it? So, imagine if it's just over Igbo culture alone. So, that's another reason, that's what I'm saying. Become a member of ICSN. Alright? I said it one more time, but you get the point I'm trying to make. Alright? Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. I want to see many comments on here. I want to see many likes on this episode. And yeah, if you want any guests, to be honest, let me know who you want to see. Especially, mainly if they are able to send. Could be anyone. Because the aim is to tell stories. Tell their story. That's it. You know what I mean? As much as I like doing solo episodes, but I like when there's a guest. Genuinely. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Kachifo.